What's up, everybody? Had some musical difficulties going on for the live stream, but it's cool. It's all fixed now. You can hear it, and you can hear me. Welcome to the Secret Variant, everybody. Dropping that FOC. Well, you know, whenever I can, basically. I'm trying to maintain a very happy work-life balance, and well, this show is work, so I'm putting in work, everybody, and I thank you all for joining us here. The Secret Variant, of course, is your final order cutoff for orders due roughly 1/24/2022, so that would be Monday. But there's some stuff that's on final order cutoff for tomorrow that, with me doing the show on Saturdays instead of Sundays, I'm actually able to get the jump on. And, well, I'm still doing the full package ULTRAMAXIMUS deal, and I'm still giving you guys another week of FOC as well. So, good to see you guys in the live stream. Thank you guys for joining the live chat. The interactive subscriber-only mode is on. So, I keep on trying to deactivate it, but you know what? YouTube keeps on saying, you know what? No, you just need to have your subs on this one. So, thank you guys for joining. And let's get this thing cracking. Alright, now I got the audio fixed. The ULTRAMAXIMUS channel would like to thank you all for 1,000 plus subscribers. And this is, of course, how we are going to be doing this wonderful giveaway. Mel V's package is en route. Waiting to see what's in that one. Let's see here. Soundtrack provided, of course, by our wonderful friends at Wipeout Audio. Make sure you do subscribe to them here on YouTube. They also have wipeoutaudio.com. They are available on Spotify. Good driving tunes. They actually have, there's music to speed to. Music for speeding right there. Yeah, it's right there. You know, it's pretty awesome. Also, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Herd S. Eric, Rookie of the Year 2021 for Drunken Chats. Melcast. Mel and Mr. Hurd did amazing things. Mr. Hurd also did an amazing logo work here for me. He also does logo work, so make sure you do hit him up. Make sure to also check out the friends over there at comicbarricade.com to keep your books upright in your comic book box. You can use this code ULTRA to get yourself 10% off of that. WannaComics.com for the many wondrous things that they have done over the decades of being one of the coolest comic shops out there. Dropping exclusives every now and then, too. I mean, you got to in order to stay fresh in this game. So, you guys know me. I'm not a big fan of store exclusives, but Drew over at Wanted doing amazing things. Super Chat isn't active, but direct support is, of course, available at paypal.me/UltraMaximus. So we're doing all like I said, the legal legitness of the channel. So I appreciate you guys watching the monetization while it's in holding. But you know what? Yeah, I saw somebody said that they had a half-hour commercial. Yeah, fast forward through that. Skip that. I can't blame you. Subscribe to the channel, though, because then you get to see all the cool stuff that I drop. So every now and then I'll drop a Spec Matrix video. I do some Raw Reports, which is the flagship show in this channel. The whole reason this channel exists was mainly for pickup videos. But you know what? I saw a need to fill the void with wondrous content such as this stuff right here. Second printing homage variants, and then of course the hip hop variant platinum list that I call it, and lots of good stuff on there. And again, the pickup videos that I do is called the Raw Report, and that is where you can see the new pickups and mail drops that I do from all my local bin dive-in, whatever it might be. It's some good stuff. I actually just did a video yesterday. You should check it out. Click the notification bell for notifications again for when we go live, because I do Guerilla Style Tactics ongoing live for the most part. The only thing you can count on being on a Wednesday is the Wednesday Night Comic Book Presser. But like and share the channel and the videos, and subscribe if you haven't already, and click the notification bell for notifications. Looks like we've increased our percentile to 70% subscriber content. So we picked up 3% subscriber cons. That's awesome. Appreciate that, guys. And of course, the Secret Variant is this wonderful little show that we do here. Now, whether you are a retailer or whether you are just an individual kind of hanging out, you know, at the comic shop, ordering extra copies and keeping your store afloat, you know, more power to you. If you guys are using the Drunken Pull Box with Lucas, then that's cool too. And this way, you guys can secure your ordering, get your orders in before the final order cutoff. That is the purpose of this show, to improve the abilities, because of course, if you don't have your orders in by the time this show ends, well, You're a ticking time bomb, basically. You're a clock that is running out of time. You will run out of time to place these orders, and then when the orders are finalized on Monday, all the books in the ether will be all that is available. So shout out to you guys who are always looking for that hot first appearance in that variant. And of course, just after FOC, there's a lot of times when stuff gets leaked and released through news channels to try to hype them up, and then of course those books usually end up going second print. But here at the Secret Variant, we're going to show you everything that we can through previews and Lunar distribution. So thank you again for joining in the show, and again to everybody in the live chat. You guys are the greatest live chat on YouTube I could ever ask for. I couldn't ask for better people. I mean, I really couldn't. So let's get this thing all cracking here. So where's my slides? There we go. All right. So the Secret Variant, of course, as you know, is going to be spoiler heavy. We're looking at books that come out 3 weeks at minimum from now. Some of them a little sooner, some of them a little bit later. So if you get spoiled, well, I'm sorry. Not really much we can do. This is the fine line that we walk in this category here. But we're again trying to stay one step ahead of people who pre-order a ton of copies and then sit on them and then wait for you to desire. Unless you are that guy, and that's why you're here, because you're looking for those copies to pre-order. Which is fine too, you know, speculators. Yeah, you guys watch my show too. I love it. Animal Castle number 3, cover A. And then there's your cover B, which is a wraparound. So there's only those 2 covers, right? And at issue 3, I think you're going to get a good sense of where the story is, where it's kind of going. So I'm interested to read the first 3 issues, but I think it's going to be a mini-series, right? So if it is a mini-series, a lot of people are going to be waiting for the trade, and then we might see a resurgence in that, but there's a 10 copy, a 20 copy, and a 30 copy, as you've just seen here, for those books as well. But I think the number 1 got beat to death with so many store exclusives that it really just... The second print never really took off the way that everybody was kind of hoping it would, but the first prints are still extremely rare. So shout out to y'all who were able to pick those up. Aftershock, shattering your expectations with Lion and Eagle, The Lion and the Eagle. See, this is what happens. I read the text over here, and then I read the cover, and I see that there's the thes that they forgot. So Bradstreet on the cover A, and then there is the 10 copy incentive. This looks sick though. Maniac of New York, Bronx Burning number 3. And then this weird movie poster style stuffed in a locker. I can't tell what movie that's supposed to homage, but I don't know. It's out there. Ahoy! Now, Ahoy, of course, this is the stuff that's due in final orders tomorrow, 1/23/2022. This is Lunar distribution, so make sure your store knows that they need these orders in by tomorrow. Edgar Allan Poe's Snifter of Death, number 5 of 6. And there you go. And then we've got Ahoy Comics and their 1/30/2022. So this is the stuff that I peeped when I went into the deep dive of FOC. Now, this is the stuff that's on final orders due next weekend. So, yeah, you know, take with that what you will. But The Wrong Earth, Trapped on Teen Planet, one-shot cover A. The Wrong Earth, Trapped on Teen Planet, one-shot cover B, which is your incentive 1 in 5 copy. And then here is your 1 in 10 Ha variant. Next up, we got Archie and Betty and Veronica Jumbo Comics Digest number 301. Artists, Writers, and Artisans giving us Crimson Cage number 3. So this is the wrestling book, right? The Knighted number 4 of 5. Behemoth, 9 Stones number 7. Cover A. Cover B. And then Nobody's Child number 6 of 6. So that's the final issue. And that's going to finish it for them. So CEX has final orders due through Lunar as well for tomorrow. And these are books that I showed you last week, and I remember saying, if you love Edgar Allan Poe, it's a good Lunar week for you, because it really, really was. Edgar Allan Poe's The Conqueror. Sorry, The Conqueror Worm. And this is a comic book adaptation by Clara Meath. Cover A by Clara Meath. Edgar Allan Poe's The Conqueror Worm. Cover B, also by Clara Meath. Oh, look, cover C. There's Clara again. And then Past the Last Mountain, number 1 of a 4-issue miniseries. There's your cover A. There's your cover B. It's pretty neat looking, right? $5.99 cover price. My gosh. And then there's your cover C. Cover D by Jody Edwards. And then your cover E by Rebecca Isaacs and Josh Jensen. And then number 2 has a cover A. Cover B. Interesting, right? Cover C. Another cover D by Jody Edwards. That soft pencil touch. And that's going to finish it up for the CEX books. Next up, we got Mad Cave. Woven Heart number 11. And then here's your cover B by Geraldo. Final orders due. Now, I got this one double taking because I showed it to you last week and it was on Preview's final order cutoff last week. But it is also on Lunar distribution this week, as well as I believe in Previews again last week. So it's a redo. Dirtbag Rapture, number 5. But wait, there's more. Because I saw Oni Press showing up in the Lunar distribution file as well as in the Previews file. Well, I'm just going to stay as ahead as I possibly can for you guys and give you as much of a heads up on some of these things. So here we go. Final orders due for 1/30/2022 on these. Agritsuko Out of Office, number 3 of 4 with a cover A. Cover B. And then we got Works in Space, number 8. Rick and Morty Corporate Assets, number 4. Do not develop my app. You know what's funny is I'm looking for app developers. It's crazy. But don't develop this guy's app for sure. Real Rude, good to see you, man. Rick and Morty Corporate Assets, number 4 of 4. And this one's pretty funny. Summer clearance, clip and save. It's got the scissors right by her neck. I mean, that's hilarious. And that's pretty funny. Issue 4, cover B. So those are Lunar distribution due next week. Here's Lunar distribution for Scout Books due tomorrow. 1/23/2022, everybody. So here's your Headless Season 2, number 3 of the 3-issue miniseries, it looks like. North Bend Season 2, number 3 of 5. Third Wave 99, number 2. And that's going to finish it up for them. Lunar distribution, of course, coming through with their other Scout books that are due next weekend. But since I show all the DC stuff due from Lunar distribution for a week in advance, I decided to, continuously do all these other publishers for you guys too. Again, this is called putting in work. But final orders due for Lunar distribution, 1/30/2022 is giving us a King's Vengeance number 2. Pentagram of Horror number 1, cover A. Cover B, which is a 10-copy incentive. So if you're into the dark horror arts and upside down crosses and pentagrams, and if that's your thing, well then this 10-copy incentive is probably going to be your deal. Knowing Scout, they might also do some secret like VHS variants and some other things like that that's not going to be listed.Maybe you can find some on their website, but you can of course order them directly from Scout as well. So good luck if you're into this thing. But with it being an 18+ book, it's going to attract some attention. People love good horror books. I don't know why, publishers are like so coy about it lately. You think with all this freedom that we've had in publishing in the last like decade, right? Let me back up for a second. With all the freedom that we've had in publishing in the last like couple decades, right? Like they've really had the ability. Once the Comics Code was like, whatever, we don't need to be a part of this anymore, and like Marvel was just like, whatever, we don't need to abide by the Comics Code either. You know, like they can write and put their own rating system on the books and really tell you, you know, what the content's meant for. So with that being said, I'm surprised that people don't understand that if you're a storyteller, if you're a writer, and you want to get a version of your story out there, like let's say you got a dramatic book, but you need to get people to grasp the concept, moving to a graphic novel medium such as comic books or actual graphic novels, like a full-on, like, you know, big old thick boy. That's the kind of book that will get your medium the attention it needs. So, you know, I wish people would think about this, because there's a lot to offer in the comic book medium, and I think that we aren't even anywhere close to scratching the surface of the amount of people who actually want to create content. And once the, you know, more of the digital stuff, I think it's like a reward to have your digital content be printed in paper. You know what I mean? Can't be deleted. Thud number 2. That's going to finish it up for them. All right, so Second Sight Publishing giving us Athena the Undying has a cover A. Man, she's a vampire on a cyclops. What the? Cover B by Rod Espinosa. Forsaken number 1 of a 6-issue miniseries. And then here's your cover B. And then here is Freak Show Kingdom one-shot cover A. Freak Show Kingdom one-shot cover B. And then Horn Island Trilogy one-shot cover A. The Horn Island Trilogy one-shot cover B. Ironhead 1. It's a one-shot. Oh, sorry. Ironhead one-shot. Man, I really need to space these better. Ironhead one-shot cover B. I'm Ron Burgundy. Orisian? We're going to go with that, right? Okay, Orisian, number 1 of 3, cover A. And then there's your cover B. And that is pretty wicked looking, right? Look at them teeth. Yeah, Double O, I will agree with that statement that Second Sight really is going big this week with a lot of books on FOC. But it looks like quality seems to be one of their things. They're trying to put out good stories, really good artwork. I don't see bad books here. I just wonder if there's an audience for every book. And usually there is. No matter how big or small it is, usually there is an audience. It's just trying to be able to convince the audience that they need to buy it and put it on final order cutoff, because they're not just going to expect these things to be on the shelf. Only an idiot expects books to just be on the shelf waiting for them, like the orange aura around them, like Rick James had in Dave Chappelle's episode of Chappelle Show. Silence number 1 of 3, cover B. These Damn Kids number 1, cover A. Yeah, them kids. I think Randy Horton's got something to say about them. These Damn Kids, cover B. It's like Children of the Corn, but in a church. Source Point Press, Christmas Carolyn Annual. Wow. And then we got Cover of Darkness, cover A. Cover B. Salty Seductions of Salacious Sea. What in the world is going on there? They got a play of that old story about the sirens. Second place, number 3 of 4. Yuki versus Panda. Source Point Press brought the heat too. Titan Comics giving us Blade Runner Origins number 9. Got a cover A. a cover B, cover C, and now probably being a lack, cover C, hack pack. Come on, G-Money, did they give you a 30-minute commercial again? Thanks for joining, buddy. Blade Runner Origins number 9, cover D. Blade Runner Origins number 9 has an FOC Gene Ha Virgin variant. Alright, so here it is, everybody. The Gun Honey number 1 through 4, the photo pack. Here's the other one, the other one, and the other one. So you got your photo pack for Gun Honey 1 through 4. Oh, and Gun Honey will return, so don't think she won't. So Valiant dropping no covers this week. We got Shadow Man 2020 number 6, cover B, and then the pre-order bundled edition. So make sure that you have pre-ordered your bundled editions. I don't know how many issues you have to pre-order in order to get the bundled edition. I think it's issues 5 through 8, and then 9 through 12, and yada yada yada. Vault. Blue Flame, pushed back from last week, but it's here again. Cover B, Yoshitani. A Dark Interlude number 3, cover A. Dark Interlude number 3, cover B. Rush number 4, cover A. And then the cover B not shown. We Ride Titans number 2, cover A. Cover B not shown. That's going to finish it up for the vaults. Boom Studios giving you Angel number 2. 10 copy incentive. Not too bad, but wait. They said 25 copies and trade dress, and then 50 copies for Virgin on this one. House of Slaughter number 3, second printing, cover A. Cover B. Power Rangers 16, cover A by Perel. The Legacy variant. The 10 copy incentive by Perel. The 15 copy incentive. The 25 copy incentive by Montez. The FOC Reveal variant. The Virgin FOC Reveal variant. And then the unlockable Montez variant cover featuring Bulk and Skull, everybody. The old classics. And what's really, really awesome about this artist, Montez, you definitely nailed the original actors' personas from the TV show, like, phenomenally. Regarding matter of Oswald's body, number 4, cover A. And then cover B is a 25 copy incentive. Tedesco. Short week for Boom. But we're on to the Dark Horse. And Dark Horse has given us Cloak number 3 of 4. Cover A. Cover B. Critical Role Tales of Exandria number 4 of 4. And then Hellboy Bones of Giants number 4 of 4. Sword of Hyperborea, number 2. Sword of Hyperborea, number 2, got a cover B. Dynamite Entertainment, James Bond, Hemeros number 5, Francavilla. James Bond, Hemeros number 5, cover B by Juice. And then the Francavilla 10 copy. Francavilla Limited Virgin, Juice Limited Virgin. So interesting. Cover A, Rose Besh, Nyx, number 4. Number 4 cover B. The C cover. D cover. And for you guys into bondage, that counts, I guess, right? Spell bondage, does that still count? 10 copy incentive is black and white of the bondage. Here's your 20 copy incentive. Your 25 copy incentive. Your 30 copy Besh black and white. Besh Limited Virgin variant. Nick's number 4 got a cover J FOC TMNT homage. And then here's your K FOC Danny original. Then your Ruby original cover L. Cover M is your 7 copy FOC incentive, your Broxton Risque original. The cover N is the 7 copy FOC incentive Ruby Virgin. And then the 11 copy FOC incentive homage TMNT Virgin. 11 copy FOC black and white, the Risque FOC incentive Virgin, basically going to be just like the other Risque one, just without the trade dress on it. And then, of course, here is your incentive Danny Virgin variant. Red Sonja, black, white, and red, number 7, cover A. Cover B by the Sway Art Joshua Swaby Sway. And then cover C by Bob Q. Cosplay. 10 copy Sway Virgin. Sway Black and White. 7 copy FOC 15. Number 7. 15 copy incentive Bob Q Black and White FOC incentive. Regular, not FOC. Man, I need to hold on. Number 7, 20 copy cosplay Virgin. Number 7, 30 copy black and white. There's the Sway Limited Virgin variant. The Hester Limited Virgin. And then the FOC cosplay black and white Virgin variant. Cover L, 7 copy FOC incentive. The Sway Art 11 copy FOC incentive black and white. Vampaverse number 6, cover A. Your cover B. Your cover C. Your Hetrick cover D. Your cover E cosplay. Cover F, 10 copy line art. And then your 15 copy incentive cosplay Virgin. Cover H, 20 copy incentive. 25 copy. Muzabakov Limited Virgin. Megan Hetrick Limited Virgin. The FOC main original movie poster variant. Because look, this looks like an old movies poster, right? It does to me. And then here is the cover M FOC Castro original. 7 copy incentive Virgin, the 11 copy FOC incentive Virgin, and then your 15 copy FOC incentive Virgin. 21 copy incentive main Virgin variant cover. Wrapping up all of the wonderful covers from Dynamite. I mean, they really don't make bad covers, do they? But James, I believe that might have been an Excalibur homage. I'm not sure. Not 100% sure. It's been so long since I've seen Excalibur and Jean-Luc Picard trying to pull the sword from the stone. What? Anyway, IDW Entertainment giving us Kanto 3 Lionhearted number 6 of 6 as the final issue of this series. I think the writer said they've got 2 more volumes and maybe like a filler in between. So who knows? We'll see. But there's your 10 copy incentive, which looks amazing. Dungeons and Dragons Mindbreaker number 5 cover A by Dunbar, and then here is your cover B by Davenport. And then this is your 10 copy retailer incentive. G.I. Joe Saturday Morning Adventures number 1 cover A, cover B, and then this is your 10 copy incentive, mimicking a VHS cassette that you would literally go to the Blockbuster and it would have, or even your local video rental store, and it would have those stickers that say Adventure Family. Be kind, rewind. TMNT ongoing, number 126, of course, with another cover appearance of the Frogs that appeared last issue, making last issue kind of a chase. But of course, Just like last issue with the Eastman variant not having its artwork shown, it's probably under-ordered. I'm having trouble finding one locally. I haven't really looked hard elsewhere. I'm sure they're probably out there, but if I can't find it on release day, I usually lose a little bit of the chase to it. But it was a book that I was looking for on release day for sure. Were you looking for it too? That's the question. But an ongoing 126 is going to have an Eastman variant and no artwork shown. So stores, if you're watching this, make sure you order up appropriately. And then your cover C 10 copy incentive by Stockman. Lacking the Jenica. It's like they're getting so good at including her, and then they don't include her. Transformers number 40, cover A. Cover B. Cover C, 10 copy incentive. Usagi Yojimbo, number 26, cover A by Stan Sakai. And then, what is this? Oh my gosh, it's a Sakai cover. Chibi Sakai. Just Sakai. So, the retail incentive on this one, pretty awesome. Probably going to have some people after it who are Usagi fans. Image Comics dropping a plethora of books. Bolero, number 2 of the 5-issue series. There is your cover B. And first off, your hair has to be exposed. Second off, the suit needs to have cat ears. These are 2 requirements for this girl to walk in space. Homesick Pilots number 12, cover A. Homesick Pilots number 12, cover B. Joe Hill, Rain. Did you guys read the first issue? Basically, murderous rain, like falling out of the sky like nails. It's pretty sick. And then here is your cover B. And then here is your 25 copy incentive. Yeah, it's some pretty wild stuff. And then here's your 50 copy incentive by Thorogood, which is the black and white cover A. King Spawn number 7, cover A. And then your cover B. That looks amazing. Just cover-wise, it looks amazing. Primordial number 6, cover A, Sorrentino. Cover B by Bendis. Cover C by Shimizu. And then your 10 copy Sorrentino Virgin variant. And then your 25 copy Shimizu variant. Righteous Thirst for Vengeance number 5. The Silver Coin number 9. Silver Coin number 9. Cover B by Rifkin. Supermassive one-shot cover A. Mana and Monty. Supermassive cover B. Costa Abel Durso. Supermassive one-shot cover C. Now, did they spoil it on this one? Kind of, if you knew who that guy is without his helmet on right there. Yeah, they spoiled it on the A cover though. So it's like, this is the Radiant Black expanded universe that they told you was coming. And then, I think this might actually be a Greg Capullo. It says Capullo right there. So, Greg Capullo doing a supermassive one-shot cover C, 25 copy incentive. Here is your cover D, 50 copy incentive, basically virginized. So Supermassive is the culmination of all that stuff going on there with Radiant Black. Time Before Time number 10, cover A, and your cover B. And then Walking Dead Deluxe, again the colorized version of the Walking Dead. And issue number 33, cover A. That was David Finch too. Neat, right? And then Charlie Adler right here. And then we have our cover C by Del Mundo. What's the Furthest Place from Here, number 4, cover A. What's the Furthest Place from Here, number 4, cover B by Ryan Stegman. Furthest Place from Here 4, cover C. 15 copy incentive. 25 copy incentive is your cover D. And then this is your 50 copy incentive. Okay. Just like last time, we have What's the Furthest Place from Here Deluxe Edition, 1 per store. And then the second press. I don't know of any identifiable or discernible differences, maybe other than barcodes on final printings. Be on the lookout for these. But also know that the one per store and the second press look identical. Don't get swindled. Because apparently people are collecting the first presses and like really being like, whoa, that's a lot of dough. Joining us is, the incorrect date here. Final orders are actually due for 1/30/2022 on this following list. But this is the stuff for next week, giving me time to edit the week before final order actually happens, right? Action Comics 1040 cover A. They didn't show a cover B or C, so we don't know if there's going to be an incentive or anything like that. There has been an incentive in the last couple of them, so it's an expectation you probably are going to want to see what DC shoves on the Lunar page here in the next couple of days. That's crazy, 00. I'm sorry you've only gotten a success rate out of one of them. I mean, they may come up for sale later on. Just don't know what people are going to want to tax you for them, you know. But Aquaman Green Arrow Deep Target number 5 of 7. There's your cover B. Nobody gave these guys the memo. Like, so the whole premise of this book, right, is the fact that Aquaman and Green Arrow switch places, right? Is that supposed to be Arthur Curry? Like by issue 5, have they finally gotten a hold of it and been like, oh, you know? Oh yeah, Omar. I mean, possibly. You're probably very much accurate on that one. So I don't know if this is actually supposed to be a long-haired or short-haired Oliver Queen, or it looks like Oliver Queen, doesn't look like Aquaman, you know what I mean? Because here they are, switching places. Apparently, Green Arrow is the Aquaman there. Anyway, here we go with Aquaman, number 1, cover A, Travis Moore. And then you got your Cal New cardstock variant cover. Cover C, Nick Robles cardstock variant cover. 1/25, Jim Lee, Scott Williams. Incentive. Brett, I'm just going through the final order cutoff list, my man. You are just in time. Thanks for joining us in the live stream. But the cover F here, the 25 copy incentive, looks pretty awesome. Love seeing Jim Lee's artwork for sure. Dark Knights of Steel, The Gathering Storm. They didn't show any other covers, so expect there to be sprinkled, especially with this being a number 1. I don't know if it's a one-shot or what's going on here. Oh, collecting the 1 to 3 issues of the Wild Popular series. Okay, so it is just a reprint. I'm sorry, but it is collecting the first 3 issues of Dark Knights of Steel. DC Vampires number 5 of 12, cover A. Cover B. No cover C shown. Deathstroke Incorporated cover A. Cover B, Ivan Tao. That's a good Deathstroke variant. And then Alex Garner with the 25 copy incentive, and that's also a good Deathstroke variant as well as a good Black Canary variant. I mean, Alex Garner, he does very detailed work. He hardly ever misses. Like, I think he's an artist that I don't think I've ever seen something that's like, that's a miss. You know what I mean? Like, failed to execute that character. Here's your Detective Comics number 1054 cover A, your 1054 cover B, your cover C 25 copy incentive by Fornes. Hardware Season 1 number 5 cover A. Harley Quinn 12 cover A, Riley Rossmo. Cover B by Derek Chu. And then Rian Gonzalez on your 25 copy incentive. Milestones in History number 1, one shot. But they only showed cover A, so expect there to be a cover B. This is neat. Pardon me. Went too long without taking a drink. Robin number 11, cover A, Simone DeMeo. This is the bare artwork, of course, before the trade dress is applied. But basically, everybody after the tournament, kind of chilling, lamping, and apparently people tell other people they like each other in the group. So expect some wild stuff going on here. But wow, Manipul with a Talia and Bruce variant cover. Robin number 11, cover C's got a 25 copy incentive. Task Force Z number 5, cover A. Cover B, that's a Bloom variant. And then here is your Philip Tan 25 copy incentive. Teen Titans Academy number 12, cover A by Rafa Sandoval, but no cover B shown. So that's going to finish it for the books that are on DC's FOC next Sunday. Tune into this channel, make sure you're subscribed, and we'll update the list as it may change. Oh, so here we go, everybody. Blind Adam in the house. Good to see you, my man. Final orders due for DC tomorrow consist of these following books. Aquaman, The Becoming number 6 of 6, cover A. Aquaman, The Becoming number 6 of 6, cover B, Carrie Randolph. Batman the Knight, number 2, cover A, cover B, and then Batman versus Big B, A Wolf in Gotham, number 6, cover A, cover B. What's going on there? And then this was the original solicit for this book, and this is the actual item that was on FOC. Two very different things. I don't know why they would do that to themselves, but apparently they decided to update the art at some point. But Blue and Gold number 6, cover A by Ryan Sook. They did not show the cover B. Catwoman, and you know what? You know what's funny is this may actually be the cover B. We just don't know. Okay, so they may be playing trickery here. And then, of course, Catwoman number 40's got a cover A by Jeff DeCall. Catwoman number 40's cover B by Jenny Frisian. And the artwork used for our wonderful thumbnail, and an artist I pointed out on my IG a few weeks ago when she dropped that Red Sonja. Sozo Micah. Your Catwoman variant, of course, hitting Hot 10 status. I already saw like the insane high asking prices people were asking for the last issue of Catwoman with her variant cover. Could we have a new artist, a new hot artist with variant covers for people to chase? We'll have to see. Ordering on this book, I expect it to be up there, but there's going to be probably some stores that are going to be looking to make their, make their cost on one incentive sale, which is that the purpose of a 25 copy incentive now? That if they order 25 copies, do they have to sell the incentive to cover the cost of all 25 books in order to just try to realize the profit or break even? Fuego is right, G Money. I agree. I don't know. I don't know, Blind Adam. I don't know. No, I don't believe that's test color, man. I think that's Jenny Frisian's before trade dress is applied. That's all Jenny Frisian, my man. And then there's the Sozo Micah. DC Horror presents Soul Plumber number 5 of 6, cover A. Yeah, Omar V, she actually did the B cover to Nubia number 1. And then Sway did a variant, and then they did a 25 copy incentive of the Sway besides the A cover. So there's 4 covers for Nubia number 1. And if she's been doing the Nubia B variants, I'm going to have to take a look to see if there's another one. But she doesn't have enough art to do a spec matrix on. I already checked. So, yeah. That's why I dropped an IG post, because it's a fresh artist, man. It's interesting to watch the rise of some of these people. DC Horror presents Soul Plumber number 5 of 6, cover B, Cully Hamner. Detective 1053, cover A. Detective 1053, cover B. Bermejo cardstock variant, and that's got to be like a nightmare scenario for Batman, or his Rorschach moment. You're all trapped in here with me! Anyway, 25 copy incentive for Detective 1053, and is that the return of Azrael Bat? That would be amazing to see, right? 1053 with Sword of Azrael in the bat suit before his Azrael return, right? Flash 779, cover A. Flash 779, cover B by Todd Nauck. Flash 779, cover C, Black History Month cardstock variant cover. And that's actually artwork. So it's another artist. Alexis Franklin. Human Target number 5 of 12, cover A. Cover B by Ben Oliver. That's another artist that just has amazing lines. And then, of course, here is Icon and Rocket Season 1 of 6, cover A. Cover A for Justice League 73. So, yeah, Icon and Rocket Season 6, cover A. They never showed the cover B. And, in fact, they remove it. They removed it from FOC for this week. Justice League number 73 again, cover B, Ariel Olivetti. That's an amazing, amazing variant cover there too. Yeah, so Double O, I noticed that too. Like if you do search her name that way, it still doesn't yield too many more results. But yeah, that's what she did for the early issues. And then if you go to her art station under her name, it's got some pretty cool stuff. She's got her own website where you can see some of her artwork. Do a simple Google search, folks, and check that stuff out after the show, of course. But the Olivetti variant cover right here with that white suit Wonder Woman, where she became a god. Is that doing anything? What was that? Infinite Frontier 0? Milestones in History number 1, one shot, cover A. Oh look, this is when it was pushed back a week on FOC, and they still didn't show the other cover. Nightwing 89, cover A, Bruno Redondo. Cover B by Jamal Campbell. 25 copy incentive by Bengal. Nubia and the Amazons number 5 of 6, cover A by Daryl Banks. Cover B, Junie by Cardstock. And then here is your cover C, your Alexis Franklin Black History Month cardstock variant cover. Refrigerator Full of Heads number 4, Cully Hamner. And then there's your cover B. And then Robbins, number 4 of the 6-issue miniseries. And then here is your Jen Bartel cardstock variant cover. Stephanie Brown. Scooby-Doo, where are you? 114. Suicide Squad King Shark number 6, and honestly my favorite Suicide Squad King Shark cover thus far. It's my favorite. I didn't say it was the best artwork. I just said it's my favorite, okay? This is amazing. And if you don't get down with these old glamour shots, man, this is just amazing. And he's wearing a sweater. I think that's fabulous. Wonder Woman Evolution number 4, cover A. Simone DeMeo cardstock variant cover for this one. Simone DeMeo's been knocking out the artwork as well. That's going to finish it for the DC books, and we're on to Marvel, so smash that like button if you haven't already. We're approaching the final listings of the show, and I can already smell the house smelling good like dinner here, so I'm going to try to breeze through these as quickly as possible. But you know what? Marvel actually gave me help breezing through these because they, once again, are failing to list artwork for a lot of these. Now, I don't know if it's spoilers they're trying to hide or what's going on over there, but this is severely affecting FOMO for a lot of you guys and the price of a lot of the variant covers when they finally do hit. And we're seeing that in such books as the Bartel 1 in 50, didn't show artwork. You know, that's one of the recent ones of mine. And then, of course, there's a book that is on second print we're going to talk about when some people made a big stink, but we'll see. Amazing Spider-Man 90. Amazing Spider-Man 90's variant cover, open order, of course, and then there's a Gleason incentive variant cover, 25 copy incentive. Avengers Forever #1 getting a second print Cooter variant, and this one, of course, has the the Black Skull. I think they're calling him Black Skull because he controls the symbiote and he is the master. But you know what? Why is Dodderman getting a 25 copy incentive variant then, huh? Because Dodderman's the master. We all know that. Avengers Forever issue #3 will be dropping hopefully the same day as the second print of this one. And that right there, of course, is your multiversal Avengers with Robbie Reyes and Deathlock and the Tony Stark Ant-Man. Avengers Forever #3 does have a McGinnis variant cover as well. Now this is an interesting book. Black Panther #4. Black Panther #4 has a La Rocca variant cover. Also has a Phil Noto X-Gwen variant cover. Stephanie Hans incentive. 25 copy. So this is coming off the heels of the hype built on issue #3 and a new character. So of course, because somebody said there's a new character in it, without even reading the book to see if it's good, to determine if it's good, the speculators went into a frenzy, and Black Panther 3 is now a spec play, and it hasn't even dropped. So, good luck. Hans variant. Captain America and Iron Man #1 going back for a second printing, and here is your Alex Ross variant cover for that one. Captain America and Iron Man #4 cover A. Here is your Sway placeholder for Joshua Swaby Sway in the Black History Month variant cover. And then, of course, the incentive variant by Asrar. All right, everybody. So here he is. He's back. Carnage Forever #1. And then, of course, there's going to be a Bagley variant cover. The Dan Panosian 25 copy incentive. And the John Boy Myers 50 copy incentive that did not have art. Death of Doctor Strange Bloodstone second printing variant cover. And as we know, it's the incentive variant cover reprinted with a different color logo. So that's one of the books. I'm pretty sure they had shown some artwork, but I don't know if I can't remember if they showed the incentive. But I do know for sure that the Woman Without Fear, her artwork was not shown when I did my FOC. Devil's Reign Spider-Man #1. And that is the Carlos variant. So you know what? I didn't actually see the... Oh, there's the A cover. Devil's Reign X-Men #2. Phil Noto knocking it out on the artwork as always. And then there is going to be a Garland variant. All hail Adam Hughes. And of course, this time they got smart and put him on the A cover. And the A cover for Elektra Black, White, and Blood #2 is cool. The John Boy Myers cover is also openly cool. This is your incentive variant by Smallwood. Ghost Rider #1. Now here is the reservations that I have. They've combined Danny Ketch's story with Johnny Blaze. So Johnny Blaze is now apparently riding Danny Ketch's motorcycle, or a version of. They modernized his motorcycle. But this is a Johnny Blaze focused story of Ghost Rider, everybody. Ghost Rider #1 also has this Clark X-Gwen variant cover. This Fornes Window Shades variant cover. And look, seriously, if you're Ghost Rider, you are melting those blinds, or you are setting the wood ones on fire. And if they're wood, they shouldn't be able to be bent like that. But if you are bending them, that means they are the other kind, and he's already either broken the blinds or something. But yeah, they're melting. Absolutely. Because blinds are evil, and the pen and stare would totally melt them. The La Rocca variant cover, we didn't get the artwork for. The Momoko one we did. And look, this is what's funny. This is a Johnny Blaze book, and it's Robbie Reyes. Todd Knock, headshot variant cover. But the Stegman wraparound variant. You know, I got to give it to you, Stegman. This one hits. Because now we've got just about every incarnation of Ghost Rider underneath there. I just wonder what's underneath the trade dress. Because even Cosmic Ghost Rider made it on this one. Vengeance, Robbie Reyes, Kashala, Danny Ketch, Johnny Blaze up front, the original Ghost Rider on the motorcycle. So yeah, interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. There's a Scotty Young variant cover that we haven't seen. Oh, no worry, Blind Adam, man. Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. And Inyuk Lee captures the essence of the Johnny Blaze outfit amazingly right here. So good on you, Inyuk Lee. And then the Sue Incentive variant cover. And then we have the Andy Kubert Hidden Gem variant. The Hulk Grand Design Monster. Multiple variant covers for this one, but I didn't see any incentives. I only saw these 4. Here's your Martin variant. Here is your Peach Momoko variant. And then the Pisker variant. So Ed Pisker doing a homage, making it the OG Wolverine, like way back Wolverine. Iron Man number 17. And then Iron Man number 17, the Sway Black History Man. Then the X-Gwen variant. And then the Incentive variant cover. Miles Morales Spider-Man number 35. So if you guys remember, Quantum and the Assessor making a comeback. Quantum was really never going to go anywhere. He's one of the Infinity Gems that exist in this universe now. Say what? Miles Morales Spider-Man number 35, the X-Gwen variant. The Miles Morales Spider-Man number 35, Garon variant cover. Phoenix Song Echo number 5. Pretty cool cover. Got Wolverine on it. The chances of Wolverine showing up in it? I don't know. Probably slim to none. But Forge has been making appearances in it, which has been pretty cool. Phoenix Song Echo number 5 of 5 with the Wolf variant cover. Shang-Chi number 7 getting a second print. Shang-Chi number 9. The X-Gwen variant by Tony Fleeks. And then the Baldion variant. And then the Kreese Lee variant. She-Hulk number 2. Dropping from Jen Bartel on the A cover. Got a Jones variant cover. Got a David Nakayama X-Gwen variant. Silk number 2. Silk Mock variant. Silver Surfer Rebirth number 2 of 5. So as stated on the Wednesday Night Comic Presser and a shock and awe on the last page, like of course if you looked forward in the previews you would have seen the spoiler here. So we saved the spoiler for today. But yeah, it's a Thanos and Silver Surfer related book drawn by Ron Lim. So 90s Surfer fans are like rejoicing for this reunion. It's like everything they've ever wanted. Because believe it or not, like I forget how you feel about Ron Lim for any of the artwork that he does, any of the variants that he's done that you don't like. But he's definitely good at drawing the Surfer and Thanos. That's like his shtick. He should be doing that as much as he possibly can, in my opinion. But anyway, Silver Surfer Rebirth number 2. And then the Reese X-Gwen variant cover. Now here's an interesting book, everybody. So Star Wars Darth Vader number 20. Second printing Sprouse Lucasfilm 50th anniversary Beskar border variant cover. You get all that? Okay. So because the artwork was not shown on previous FOC for this book, and then when it did hit, they panicked, and Marvel's like, we'll honor all orders, and that came in on 6/11. Well, dude, most people didn't know about it until they woke up on the morning of 6/12. Most stores. I'm not talking about speculators, collectors, orders, whatever you want to call us, end users. No, I'm talking about the people who actually place the orders in the computers for their ordering stock for their stores. So if they only order like 3 for the shelf, they got 3. You know what I mean? And those were supposedly guaranteed. Like if you had your orders put in, if you put in reorders or whatever, you know, you're going to get them. Okay, that's all fine and dandy, but everybody created such a big stink about this that they went to a second print. The gold one is going to be the desired one because there's going to be less of them. Let's just be honest. There's going to be more of this book than probably all the first print totals combined. So, yeah, and I see a lot of people, you know, talk about they like the silver border better, and I agree. I think it works better for Mandalorian, for Mando. But, man, that's a lot going on for, you know, just because people missed out on the FOC artwork. So that's why Marvel, if you're watching my show, which I don't know if you are or not, but if you're a Marvel executive watching my show, A, you should hire me to come do this professionally. B, you should also have FOC artwork in every week, unless it's a spoiler cover. It'll increase your sales. But Marvel doesn't care. They're making just enough money to get by, I guess. Or Disney just is like, you know, whatever. Hey, we're making enough money elsewhere on the Marvel properties. We'll fund the comics no matter the loss. Star Wars High Republic number 15, the fairy variant cover, and then the Enedito variant cover. That was your incentive. Now, the 10 Deaths of Wolverine number 3. Again, how you guys doing on your Uncanny X-Men 316s? You guys doing good on those? Thanks. I'm sorry, what? Anyway, the 10 Deaths of Wolverine with the Inyuk Lee spoiler variant, the Omega spoiler variant. And then here is your Bagley trading card variant cover. And then your Christian Ward variant cover. And then the Nakayama anime style variant cover. Alright, so John Cassaday getting you another variant cover. And that's going to finish it. That has been the episode of The Secret Variant, everybody. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in to the show. And the Secret Variant is just this one of the many things that you get while subscribing to the ULTRAMAXIMUS channel. So you should be subscribed for many, many reasons other than what you just saw. Again, the next episode of The Secret Variant is going to be lit. You should be here for that. The giveaway that I'm giving away on this channel is another reason to stay tuned and watch. And then, of course, you guys are the reason why I'm giving this away. And as the subscriber count continues to increase, maybe the Ultra Box 2 will be getting started soon. The Mighty Mel V podcast of podcasts, which debuted 12:30 a.m. this fine morning. You should go back and watch the rewind. I was able to make it in after working late hours last night and debut for a little bit, but I hit that wall like 4 something in the morning. Ninth Wonder in the house. Good to see you, my man. Congratulations on your presentation last night, and you go back and watch the rewind of Drunken Chat and check out what Ninth Wonder put together. And then, of course, we'll be back next weekend, 12:30 a.m., 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11:30 Central, Friday. I like that. I've been putting the Central Time in most of the ads. I got to fix this one here, too. And, of course, you guys love me for the Spec Matrix. Be honest, even if you don't love me, you like the Spec Matrix, you watch the Spec Matrix. In fact, there's a ton of guys out there that think that we don't know that they go back and watch the old Spec Matrix. So don't forget to subscribe to all of our friends and their content in the featured channel section, including my man Ninth Wonder in the live chat. Subscribe for the Wednesday Night Comic Book Presser, which is the work that I put in, because I'll be putting in work, everybody, for the Wednesday show of shows. And of course, once I can get on, I think, like I said, I'm trying to get onto a 3-week work schedule where I go balls to the wall, still doing the presser, still doing the Secret Variant, but maybe not so much other areas. But if I go balls to the wall 3 weeks at work and then take 1 week off for nonstop comic book mayhem, well, then you're going to see a triumphant return to my Whatnot sales. But for all of the other people, all of our friends who do Whatnot sales, make sure you are following them, from Big Leg, Ninth Wonder, Mighty Mel V, all these guys, you know, all good people. And then, of course, follows, of course, always appreciate, whether they be on Facebook, on IG, on Twitter. And you can find the links on the channel homepage. Tag me in anything, ULTRAMAXIMUS on Twitter, and IG is ULTRAMAXIMUS, Facebook as well. And that's our show. I want to thank you guys for watching. Again, the best interactive live chat on YouTube. I want to thank you guys. I want to see you all next week. Of course, as for the time and day, well, guerrilla tactics, everybody. That's why you got to subscribe and hit that notification bell for notifications, because I don't even know when I'm going live. I just know it's going to happen. See y'all next time. Thanks for watching.